Hi Virgo, welcome to your abundance reading for 14. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Tarot by Brink. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be a work and money reading, but it may resonate with in other areas of your life. A little tongue-tied there. This is all about your work, your money situation, financial, all that. All right, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. All right, so we got the Chariot, the Devil, boobies, the Star card, the Aquarius, also boobies, the Devil, boobies, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancerian, 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower. That could be Scorpio. All right, so get these. You're gonna have outside help coming in. Who is that? Is that your dad? Uncle? Somebody that you respect. Somebody's gonna be offering some advice here. Ace of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune looks good. Oh, look at this. Yay! Okay, what's this Devil about? Because that's, looks like it's concerning. What's this about? What's this Devil about? 6 of Cups. All right. This Wheel of Fortune. All right. The Devil. Interesting that that was pulled in succession. What's this Star card about? Yeah, no rest for the weary. 3 of Swords. What's this Ace of Pentacles about for Virgo? Ace of Pentacles. The Magician. That could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. All right. This looks like you're walking away from an offer. It looks like you have a romantic situation that might be interfering with the job situation, and you're really wanting to focus on the job situation. Job situation is a good distraction for you, so keep focusing on that. This is you deciding against reconciling with someone and pursuing what you want as far as your independence, another romantic choice. I know this is a work and money reading. I will get to that. But it looks like you've got some, a romantic relationship here that is being kind of persistent, kind of perhaps getting in the way of your focus at work. It looks like you walk away from that to focus on work, which is a good thing. Now, as far as work and money, it looks like, okay, what's this 8 of Cups about? Hold on. This 8 of Cups about. This is the, well, I got an emotion. Emperor. Okay. So along with a romantic relationship, it's almost as if somebody's going off to school. That's what this feels like. Not that this is that, but this is, it feels like someone is leaving a romantic relationship and a job they've had for a long time to go off on their own, to invest in their own company, or to start a job, a career, something, turning a side hustle into a permanent thing. Someone is leaving a job for that. It could be too, because of the way it was in this particular situation, this is something that maybe you've been passed over for advancement, or you're just looking at it going, you know what, there's no room for advancement here. It's always going to be this. This is what it's always going to be for me. So I'm tired of waiting around for that promotion or waiting around to be noticed. I'm going to go off on my own. So you've got leaving the job and a romantic relationship being left behind here for you to start off on your own, which is not a bad thing. It just, there you go. That's where I think the mentorship comes in, is you're going to be talking to somebody about what to do, about what does this entail to start this up on your own. What's this 2 of Wands about? And there it is. What's the 2 of Wands about? So it could be it could be too that you're finding another job for right now. It's not what you love, but it's something to keep you working and keep income coming in until you're up and running with your independent project. The thing is, though, it's a job for right now. It's not going to be where you're going to be stuck at for another 6 years and then decide to leave that one. I think you've had enough of being unfulfilled at this job to where you're ready to kind of just cut ties and like, you know what, I want to do my own thing. I want to get something I want to do off the ground and devote to that. What's this Tower about? Tower about for Virgo. There's that ex that's coming back. There's that relationship that won't let go that I was talking about earlier. All right. What am I looking? Okay. So this is you. You're at the crossroads now, and it looks like you're, even though there's some kind of heartache and sadness, you know it's the right thing to do to close this cycle out with this romantic interest as well as this job you're at. The romantic interest is a distraction at the job you're currently at. You're not happy or fulfilled at that anyway. So it's kind of like compounded. You're just not being fulfilled. So you've got a relationship that has been a disappointment, and then you've got a job that you're like, meh. So it's almost like this new job is a welcome distraction. There's going to be a new job in preparation for you going off on your own. So this next job you get, and there will be another job, is just going to keep you busy and keep money coming in until you're ready to go off on your own. I'm getting, if you're thinking of starting something up or turning a side hustle into a devoted, job or startup, whatnot. So, but there is another job coming. It doesn't look like you are pursuing it. It looks like it just kind of lands and you're like, well, okay, I'm doing this now. But I think it's almost like I don't want to say no-brainer, but it's something that you do willingly because you want the distraction from this unfulfilling romantic issue. You're glad for the distraction. Gosh, this has been kind of a running theme, is that there's been this turmoil or upheaval. And it's almost like a job is taking the place of any kind of devotion that you had with a significant other. Not you, just across the board here. All right. What else for Virgo? Let's see what else. But if you're beating yourself up, don't. Try through the cry. Just because the time with this person and the time at this place of employment, it's time for it to end. The cycle is closing out. It is time for new things for you. So it was what it was. It served its purpose, and now we go on to brighter things. And there it is. So this is networking, but it's also a job falling into your lap. Honestly, it happening very quickly, unexpectedly so. So I know that's not much to go on, but if you've got somebody that kind of mentioned a job, like, oh, you should try where I'm at, they're hiring right now, that's the thing that's going to happen. This isn't something you look for. It kind of falls into your lap, just saying. So if you're feeling discouraged or worried, you've got something that's literally going to fall in your lap. And it's going to happen just like that, and then you know 2 days later is your first shift or your first endeavor. So there you go. This also could be you leaving both things, leaving your job and your romantic relationship, like all in one fell swoop. And it's like, whoa, so much adjustment right now. And I start a new job on Monday, that sort of thing. Again, this is whatever new job you start is not the one you're going to end up at, or it's not the permanent one. This is just to get to keep money coming in and to keep your experience up and to keep you on a schedule until you get your side thing off the ground. There's a lot of side jobs showing up. That's interesting. Not for, I mean, across the board for the readings. What else for Virgo? Oh, all right. Be meticulous and patient. Hey, you're weaving a web. You're setting the stage. You're getting things started. You got some cycles closing out for you, though, as they should. It is time, so don't discount that. It's simply time for you to close out this cycle. That's all it is. Well, it's not all that it is, but there's no looking back. And if you're feeling guilty or if there's sadness, cry through the cry. It's all right. Part of the process, but you've got bigger and better things waiting for you. It's all right. Go. Yay. Ace of Pentacles. Yay. Voice. This is a time to figure out what you want to do. I'm not discounting work ethic or anything like that. It feels like this job that you are leaving and stepping into the other one that just kind of lands for you, there's no real attachment to it, and it doesn't mean that you do any less of a good job. It's not that, but just this is about you figuring out what you want. So it's on the job that you're at now. It's just going to be something you're killing time at, like the new job. It's just going to be something you're doing until you get to where you want to be. So there's no guilt or shame in that. Honest day's work, honest day's pay, that sort of thing. But this is about you finding what you are passionate about and what you want to do. This is just a job for right now. It's not your job that you're going to be at for some time. Okay. What else for? There's whatever job you're at, there's not going to be an emotional investment in it per se. It's just a job. I think I've made myself clear. That's for Virgo. That's for Virgo. Queen of Cups, Pentacles reversed. No, that's Queen of Cups reversed. And 9 of Swords. Don't worry. You are working a lot. You are burdened. It's busy. It's, a very festive season if you celebrate the holidays. There's a lot going on this month. Happy holidays to you, by the way. But this too shall pass. Things are going to level out in February, but right now you're probably just like, oh gosh, you're scrambling and it's busy, 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 and it will be, and then you'll get to February and it'll kind of level out. So if you are feeling insecure about your station, you got something landing, going to be okay. If you're feeling like, oh gosh, I don't know what to do, again, it is time to close out the cycle with where you're at. You've got better things coming. You've got a lateral move, and then you get to do what you want to on the side, ish. It looks like there's this worry about financial security, and that looks like it's going to be the status quo. Like there's not going to be any deficit. There's not going to be any increase, but there's not going to be a deficit either. So you're not going to be at a loss. And it looks like we've got the 9 of Pentacles here also. So this is someone that is able to take care of themselves and their own. Like you work a lot, but you're able to take care of yourself. So busy, busy, busy. But just don't forget to take care of yourself, please. This is not meant to, you work hours a day and come home and fall into bed. This is not for that. Self-care needs to be a part of this too. And as much as you can, you need to take some time for yourself for that self-care. Especially because you've got a lot going on, leaving the relationship and leaving the job. Like you need to make sure that you're grounded as much as possible. There's some big shifts going on. All good things, but it is an adjustment. So, December's going to be quite hectic for you and busy. You're going to be probably very scattered energy and running around, taking care of a lot of things and feeling like, oh, I just don't have time for myself. That's all right. You will. Find time where you can. Worry is going to be when everything levels out. Okay. All right, Virgo. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope this was helpful. And this too shall pass. Very busy month for you. February is going to be a lot calmer, and please don't worry about your stability or security. You are going to be able to take care of yourself, and you're not going to see the forest for the trees, but everything will be all right. And it's going to be very busy this month for you, but it's going to be okay. All right. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Much love and support to you, and be okay. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.